We know them for what they do. However, we know butterflies for how they look. I had this sudden divine calling the other night at around 2 a.m. I had just prayed. I was lying in bed and I was tossing and turning for only God knows the reason. And I felt the sudden urge to make an account under the name of the Pretty Moth. And surprisingly, no one had a Gmail account with that name. So I was like, okay, this is weird. And then my fingers took me to create a YouTube account under that name with that email. And I was like, okay, so I guess here we are. I believe that I've always enjoyed talking about, interesting topics, relevant topics to all of us, to spirituality, to gaining control of our lives, to anything that affects human and the human experience and even the soul's experience. So I guess that it was time to finally bite the bullet and make an account, and on God's timing. So the idea of the Pretty Moth is that one day I was walking home from school. This was around primary school, and I was walking with my mum, and a butterfly came into our line of view. And I remember telling her that I don't like butterflies. I never understood people's attraction to butterflies, their, captivation by butterflies. They just always freaked me out. Sure, they were bright, some people found them beautiful, but I was always averse to them. However, moths never had that effect on me. And even now, in my uni years, I'm thinking, why? Why is that the case? Because it's currently the case. And I guess that I've grown a sort of respect for moths, because I believe that they are more so purpose and action driven than butterflies are. Butterflies are loud. They're loud. They're loud in their colors. They're loud in their existence. But moths are quiet, and they exist for a reason. And that reason we all understand. We all know. They're attracted to light. They hide in your clothes. We know them for what they do. However, we know butterflies for how they look. And as someone who grew up and had a glow up, hopefully, but as someone who grew up quite unnoticed and quite quiet, moths always resonated with me. So I guess this is a page for people who connect with that message or connect with the reasoning behind this distinction. So I guess that if you'd like to follow along for any potential thoughts or musings or discoveries or critiques or arguments that I might make, I'd love to have you around. So if you made it this far into the video and you're like, okay, I kind of get what you're saying, you kind of lost me, thank you for making this far into the video, and I hope to see you in the next one, because I do have a couple of thoughts brewing in here, and I would like some opinions on them. So I'll see you in the next one, my pretty moths.